Hey guys, it's Lindsey King. I'm about to do my persuasive speech, but let me introduce you to my audience first. Lexi, my stepdaughter, Abby, my other stepdaughter, Steve, my husband. Are you sick of throwing your money away that you spend every month on rent? You can fix this problem by buying a house. Hello, my name is Lindsey King. As a real estate agent for the last 5 years in the great state of Florida, I'm here to share with you the benefits of buying a home rather than renting. Rent prices rise every single year. According to the Florida Housing Data website, rent has rose more than 11% every year since 2000. Many people have faced this challenge. You go out looking for months and months and months. You finally find that rental that you've been dreaming of. You sign the lease at $1,000 a month thinking you found the best deal possible. And the next year you're going to renew because you're not ready to move again, only to learn that the rent will be raised an extra $300 a month. Now you're forced to either 1, come up with another job, 2, get a new budget, or move again. With buying a house, you can avoid this problem with what's called a fixed mortgage. With a fixed mortgage, your rate is locked in with no yearly raise, no monthly raise. You won't have this issue of having a landlord or a leasing agent telling you that it's going to raise because of the demand that we have here alone in Florida of more people coming in every single year. There's also the added bonus of tax benefits. Every year you file your taxes, you get to claim the interest of your mortgage along with your yearly property taxes. First-time home buyers also receive a tax refund due to the first-time buyer program. Your real estate agent knows about this program and can fill out the form for you when you're ready to go under contract for the house that you found that you're ready to move into. Every year that you own this home, you can receive up to $2,500 back on your taxes. The IRS website states that with your capital gain from the sale of your homestead property, you can qualify to exclude $250,000 of that gain of your income, or up to $500,000 if you file joint with a spouse. What's the most fun part that everyone loves to do with your house? Customizing it to the way that you want it to be, to make it feel like home and not just a house. When you're in a rental property, you are at the mercy of your landlord or leasing agent. If you do not get the approval to make the change that you want, then you can't do anything and you're stuck with the way it looks. If you do get the approval to get the change, it's coming out of your own pocket. There also could be the problem that they tell you have to change it back because they want it back to the original way. So if you painted your house a different color on the inside, like a specific room, you're now forced to paint it back to the white or beige or tan or whatever bland color it was, which is another expense for you. You could spend up to hundreds of $1,000s to change the house. You could do landscape, paint, or anything to the property that you want and have to change it right back, or you lose out on it. You're only bringing property value to somebody else's pocket. Buying a house can scare people away because down payments. The National Association of Realtors states that 87% of non-homeowners believe they need at least 10% down or more. In the same study, it shows that the last 3 years of first-time homebuyers only needed 6% or less to put down to buy their house. An example of this would be an average home being $150,000 here in Florida. With 6%, it's only $9,000 down. And that's at the top of 6%. You could even do less than that depending on what kind of loan you get. It's less than a brand new car. You can also look at every different kind of loan that we offer. An FDA loan is 0% down if you get approved for it, or if you're military, ex-military, you could do anywhere from 0 to at max 3% down. Now that you're really thinking about buying a house, take your first steps. Call a loan officer. You can buy a private loan officer, or you can go to your local bank. They can help you in telling you the amount that you'll be approved for and why you got approved for that amount. They can also tell you what you need to fix on getting more of an amount, whether it be your credit score or you need more income or something of the matter of that. Once you go through the loan officer, you're going to get what's called a pre-approval letter. Then you send this off to your real estate agent that you trust. That's where the fun part really comes in. You get to go and see all the houses that are available in your budget. I will warn you that it is important to stay on top of your budget and don't go all the way to the top. Make sure that you stay within that budget just a little bit below, because if you want to, you can go ahead and take another loan out on your house on the equity that you have in the house to customize it the way you want. That means you can add a different project, like if you need more tiling or you're ready to take out that wall and make that open space like Joanna and Chip do on Fixer Upper. I know we all watch that show. They'll give you the money that you need to do this. So when you're ready to go and start looking at houses, make sure that you're asking the hard questions with your real estate agent. Make sure you're asking, Is the water heater up to date? When's the roof done? Because these are also things that you're going to have to consider. If you get a lower amount of a budget, you're going to have to consider that, okay, your house is $70,000, but your roof is going to be another $10,000. And that's where you're going to want to be, not at the top of your budget, because you're going to have to think about that other $10,000 you have to put in. Because buying a house, you also have to put insurance on your house, but that's a different topic. So when you're looking at your house, don't go in and just say, oh my gosh, the colors of the walls are different and I want to change that. That's all minor things to be changed. Just look at the home, see if it's sturdy enough to hold up what you want. This is your future investment. Just make sure that you stay in your budget and don't be afraid to ask your real estate agent if the inspection was formally done, when it was done, and if you can get another one. A lot of times your sellers will go ahead and pay for the inspection for you. That's when you want to make sure that everything is looked over thoroughly. So in conclusion, you want to make sure that you go ahead and get your budget in place. Know what you're wanting to spend. Know that it's not as scary as you think it is. Call a loan officer, see the budget you're getting, and understand that it's now just a process of taking the steps. And it's going to be a little bit of a process, but it's not as scary and it's not as much as you think it is. You can do this if you're ready to do it. You also get tax benefits every year for this. So you're getting money back on your investment every year. If you look at it that way, you're going to be perfect. You're going to have a new home. Don't be so afraid of it. It's really not that scary. It's the same as signing a lease. You know what you're getting into, but the added benefit is this is your new home and you get to customize it however you want and enjoy your home. Thank you.